Grand Rising. How y'all doing? I had the thing on photo. I thought I was recording. I probably was, and the dude that just drove by got access to whatever the thing just camera just went off, but that's all right. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, beloved. How y'all doing? No, it didn't turn out. You was all right. I'm gonna just flip it off. Watch, they're gonna flip it off. Especially cars that you ain't seen before. But you all right. How y'all doing out there? Y'all happy now? Huh? You happy now? Hey! Let me stop playing with the Ant. I had some stuff. I did one. I hope this message find so many of y'all out there who troll. Follow. Like, subscribe, and all the things that we do in the social business of being social and digital display. Digital display. Y'all know, new folks out there. One of my favorite groups growing up. I was supposed to be part of the Ready for the World. Yeah. What had happened was true story, fantasy story. Okay, you know, mix them. I mixed them. What I feel that happened was my singing and my curl didn't catch up, till late. So like, being a California kid, you think so glow, and I'd be out there curl like a mug, right? But now mama had me a nappy dugout, right? And feeling it, cause if I had a curl out there, it'd probably be dirty as hell. Dirty just all in the, you understand? The curl turn red and red and orange and stuff like that. Yeah. So I was running around out there like looking like Dungeon Family right now. The hair wasn't nappy. It was just, I guess it was rolled up. Cause hell, I don't remember combing my hair a good 200 times. The sponge thing? Yeah, we was already doing that without the sponge. Yeah, the back of the brush. Right. This bristle hurting my head, and just do the back of the brush. Like, yeah, that's cool. But partners say, yeah, it's easy, man. It's easy when you true to the real to it like that. What's disturbing, I believe, with folks is with so much of going on around us in our beloved religions and things like that. Doesn't have to be said. Everybody can see people going through changes and struggles and things like that. It's just as if if some of these pastors was to pass us the torch and stuff like that, and you get that same power stuff that some of us in 5 to 10 years wouldn't go down there saying. Like you're a different type of human and shit. So am I. But, so on that, you have levels to those who dislike the preaching or sermon or badge of honor that many of us choose to wear, representing Most High in the fullest, right? On the level of right now of things going down, my opinion, if you're in the church, if you're in the mosque, in the cathedral, stuff like that, and part of dysfunctional stuff like that, what's the level of, why would you look at somebody like us who come online and, it's more spiritual, believe in religion and respect it, for the discipline and atonement, stuff like that, but follow in such a different way because understanding the unbalance on the outside as a collective is a result of unbalancedness on the inside as individuals. You see what I'm talking about? So, we love to point the finger at the pastor or the minister and all this kind of stuff. It's your fault my life messed up and we follow you to that. And it's like, no, it's the pastor's fault. They our fault for those of us who felt that such individuals weren't human, and that they, give that allure. And then once you see the apple, got a little some problem with it, whatever. You don't want to throw the apple away or not eat the apples no more. You don't want to eat them? Nah, and move the bananas, shit, cucumbers, damn apple. The doctor didn't stay away. Hell came. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, and you got them folks, that they got us folks. I say us, I combine us all, me too, that ain't got Lord, never had an individual relationship with Most High or God, or never looked at Most High or God in an individual basis, because it was always raised within a collective unit that if we all doing good, then we serving God. So then I don't have to serve God like that as long as I'm collectively, going to church and doing this stuff. You see what I'm saying? Adhering to the politically correct stuff. You see me go to church, right? Yeah. What's your purpose? So I can see you go to church. So somebody can talk about you. Hey, they go to church. They're a church person. You know something, man? So they got that. And then stays in a collective arena because it's more, once you learn, the biggest thing is once you learn about Most High, you learn God, period. Just learn God, reading scripture. It don't matter if it's, we get all tipped up about it. It does matter. It does. Stop playing. You got to get some sorts of it right. We get hung up on God's name, Most High's name, Lilith, Eve, da 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 da. And we really take a kind look at is that how much is that important? How much does that weigh on my faith on now today in my relationship with Most High? You know what I'm saying? When you read and you get more divulge and more information, like we say, knowledge is power. So you gain more power when you get towards the truth. But are you powerless that you don't know so much of the truth? See what I'm talking about? Well, is the truth of what I know and feel is to be my truth, your truth, or whatever? I stand on that faith of Most High. You know what I'm saying? What do I know for sure? Most High. No man, no woman is able to show me things that man hasn't been able to create, has never created, able to duplicate it. You know what I'm saying? So my faith and my understanding that something outside of us, me, you looking at each other, is a way bigger instrumental in orchestrating this, phenomenal, beautiful situation down here that we want to always put names to it and this and that because we're just a habit of creatures to complain. I'm sorry. We ain't happy sometimes. About nothing. Did you eat today? Be happy. Be ecstatic. You ate. Some people like, Sean, what I be ecstatic I ate for? Shit, I got a job. I'm supposed to eat. You see what I'm talking about? I'm supposed to have it. Basics, right? The basics. I'm supposed because I work there. Well, there's some people that don't get the basics and they work hard, do hard, go hard, and they still don't get the basics in so many places. So that's why, being humble at being able to have so much or so little or whatever we have, and then not taking for granted for the little things we have. That's the more important things right now today that's going on with us because people saying that their money will dwindle, that money will go, especially if you ain't right with it. Trust me. And you have the right picture, the right understanding for the purpose. I always tell you. What does a man? I think it was in Bilal. I wrote it. I put it in a thing. What does a man if he has no purpose to make the world better? Something like that. So I ain't gonna stay long on these videos. So that's a good thing that others, so many of y'all, us, are seeing that. Yeah, it aggravate wicked, evil people. That's not our problem, right? They either participate, and like one of the beloved say up there, this up high, that I enjoy trolling, like you enjoy trolling. You know, people don't got to come to the channel. I don't know what it is. We know what it is. Like, you know, like you say, we sarcastic. We funny in our ways. Different, go against the grain. You know, ancient in so many styles because that's what brings it. You would never think we're clever. I tell somebody that I tell the one that never doubted the intelligence and the ability to what do and stuff. Just not you know, it's unique to see somebody as clever, you know, do things and put things in a way. So it's a lot of us, and then you just the beautiful thing, letting our hair down, letting our walls. That's what keep doing restrictions to be able to talk and communicate and be examples, walking examples for each other, so that like you know, I ain't got to put on to fit in. You know what I'm saying? And if I got to put on to fit in, then I don't need to. Then I never fit it. You know what I'm saying? Many of y'all understand that y'all never fit in a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? And I guess in some ways, I proceed with the procedure of when you're getting back in tune, and before you jump into, you know, we talk about relationships of intimacy and stuff like that, but I think it's more, if there's more too, we talk about friends, family, all that. We are talking about it. So correlating it all in one boat, you know what I'm saying, to make sense. So we're gonna tear each other up, but we're on a good point though, you know what I mean? If you feeling heavy, if you emotional, anxiety, know that all them components are valid around the season, right? One thing, you know, is it your season? And in them seasons that you're going through, you know what I'm saying? So the typical proverbial of folks ain't got no money, suicide, suicide, sweeticide. I don't know if I made it say that. Sweeticide, you know, the S word, season, and loneliness. People be by themselves. Some folks can't stand to be alone. I realized that a lot of projection of that. I was like, no, I ain't got no problem being alone. I've been alone all my life. You know, my mama come in and kick it. My mama come in and kick it, visit when she got time. You know, wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? And then, truth be told, when I moved with my father, man, shoot. Yeah. Talking about living on top of each other. I was like, shoot, man. Love fam, but I could have did, you know. Damn, if I just could have been good. If I could have been good past 14. If I could have been, well, if I could have been good and stayed in Cali. But then there would have been some problems. Like Kinfolk got killed. He playing football out there, dogging it. I'm kill him because it's talent. So, just hit y'all with that, man. You know, Christmas gift for myself, you know what I'm saying? Show up, show out, you know what I'm saying? Let that hair just Bombado growing, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep growing, y'all. Oh, to you parents out there, clean, special Katie, y'all out there. I was in the gym yesterday, went back over Gym House, did some things. And the youngest, shout out to the rec center for letting the young men, you know, between, I think I was watching like 15, about 21, probably 18, 19. These young folks these days be looking like older men. They be like 15. How old are you? 15? Boy style. They hair though. I like, look at all these trees out here. Okay, mama them say, go on, grow the hell. Go on, grow the hell. Go on, grow your hair. I love that. You know, I got a shout out because the mom, them parents, the Mayottes, and them dads too. Them dads too, for real. Watch this. So I'm here at both sides. Watch this. Them dads, because most of the dads, we're in a military town. So them dads in the military, they like got bald head. They cut their head, trying to make it quick. So dad be looking like with the stank face. You ain't gonna cut that in? No, cause dad like, he ready for you to say you ain't going to college and all that, so you gonna cut that hair. Ready. Boot you right in that arm. And then mom, mom, cause y'all be like, mom, braid my hair, man, mom. But I've been on this typewriter, I've been on this computer all day, I got that carpet toner and stuff like that. And nobody got all day. So I didn't heard it all. So I'm, shout out to you parents out there. Shoot. We don't give y'all enough. I hope y'all got something on y'all Christmas present. I mean, under y'all tree or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I be sensitive, y'all. Christmas, you learn some things, but this what it is. I just gonna leave some gems, all right? If you follow this channel, you love the Christmas and stuff like that, and do me a favor. Look at this food. Chavari. Hey, cocaine cowboy, boy, I can't make it up. Yeah. We not worried. I guess that was the man never. When we was in there, boy, they know, was one above me. You wouldn't think it. Shell. Man, I got you, man. I'm platoon son. I ain't gonna let you fail as the op sergeant. You dumber than a box of rocks. God's amazing, man. But we seen that a while back, though. That's why that fool got kicked out. Like they're stealing out the damn PX and stuff. He a damn E8 in the Army. Anyway, let me get on, man. I love y'all. I need to start filtering myself, because I don't need to be talking about people. But don't pass by me and stuff knowing I know you and you know me. Yeah, I still live at the same place, bro. I ain't moved. Same place I threw that platoon sergeant party at. Yeah, same place. You seen it. All right. Fly by, fool. We keep doing what we're doing out here, y'all. Y'all stay good with yourselves, man. Love the motion and the balance in it. You know what I'm saying? Wave. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Tap in, plug in, y'all. Plug in, tap in. I'm gonna go do this subway real quick, and then that itis gonna kick in, so we'll play it by. That itis gonna kick in. You know what I'm saying? We'll play it by. That itis gonna kick in. We'll play it by. Is it Christmas tomorrow? Christmas Eve. Oh, so it's Christmas Eve. So you can go and get that itis right now. It's Christmas Eve. Yeah, I can get me some candy canes. Give me some candy, some peppermint candy canes, and I'm thinking about singing some Christmas carols, y'all. Find a way to. I like the porch idealism that the old school had back was doing. So I might move my stuff out on the porch. But I was like, you be copying and stuff, then that be, see, I told you want to be like us. So I might just get on the roof. Well, J. Cole was on the roof, see. Oh, bro. I got that wood and I can make a plank. I'm gonna get on the hood of the car. There it is. Nah, you can't chop the 300 wood. You ain't got no Maybach, fella. Leave the car like it is, man. Just get on the roof, though. You think got enough water to reach? Sing some Christmas carols. Now don't, you come by, don't be thinking I'm just jingle bells, jingles all the way. No. I'm non-traditional. Oh, I had to laugh at myself. I'm non-traditional in everything I do. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is, man. Like, hey, man, look, man, I ain't never heard nobody worship God like this, man. I just ain't, man. It's just so many. How, bro? Almost every song. Look, I be like, almost every song God in it, most high stuff in it, and it be knocking. Most high let them get out here knocking with it. Yeah, we done messed them up, man. Ain't they most high gangster, man? Why wouldn't most high be gangster, y'all? Just ask that question. Why wouldn't Most High have a little gangster lean in them a little bit? Just a little bit. Not like gangster, pow, pow, poo, poo. No, just like, yeah, what up, folks? Why wouldn't he, yo? Ask that question. It makes sense to me because watch this. This ain't gonna hit with everybody because it's gonna go over people's head, but watch this. Our kids, our children, our beloveds, our village, they gravitate towards games. If you study, analyze, been around games, yeah, the average warrior out there, multifaceted individuals. Multifaceted individuals. If you would, we tend to look at, and I ain't calling nobody weak, but we tend to look at the weak links of them, because the weak links of them are the ones that stand out. And see me? You know what I'm talking about? And they be the weak links of them, and let them show, do their thing, whatever. But the real ones, like the ones that could be executives in a business, they could run a management and stuff, because they running all these dudes and stuff. Hey, God don't pick. Hey, you pick that woo woo. Hey, woo woo. Hey, now go over there and Shanique, and she got to go here. Hey, managing like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? 60, 80 dudes, 100, 200 on the block. You know what I'm talking about? So, the mindset, the multifaceted, talented individual that 1 minute I might have to run from you, next minute I might have to sell something, next minute I might have to make something out of something, out of nothing. Next minute now I'm floating right here because we done something. All under the secrecy of blah. You got cameras everywhere. You see the multifaceted ways that folks gotta think outside the box, not to be put inside a box. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's how I'm able to look at the bow. The low is no different than the top. Just the top just has a uniqueness about it to be politically correct. Common follow. So it's not saying, beloved, oh Sean, you saying I'm not shooting it. I told my gun, I'm in the God. No. You see. No. We all have God in us, Most High in us. Maybe when I'm saying when you choose not to pull that gun and shoot that young man and go home to your family. Maybe what I'm saying is when you choose to have children in your choice and recognizing that baby starts to be more important than, the violence that you bring to other people within the village or to others, susceptible to the point where that we think before we do drive-bys and things like that, because we have children, we bearing children, we bringing life in. How dare I take life and then not expect life not to be taken from me? So, we know, but it's just a refresher of where we're going. We're still working aims, all right? Nobody's lost the vision of quelling or eradicating gang violence as it is today. We see folks out there, beloveds out there, tying rags together, blue, red, disciple, stones, whatever we is out there, right? Many come into awareness that, There's a need for the violence of that. That's it. That's it. I mean, we keep leaning on these leaders, keep speaking our peace, talking our power to our truth to power. Know that these leaders, countries, continents, is bigger than that. It's not just America. They listening. They listening. And you don't think you touching people out here? Shoot, man, come on now. Come on now. It just takes something unique and different like that, and then at the same time, some are scared, and wondering if it's an uprising, and if it's an uprising, then let's disconnect. Disconnect them kids now. Disconnect them now, boy. They wild now. You think we did that? Nah, it ain't gonna be no uprising. Well, I ain't trying to be no uprising. I don't. Like I said, I sure hope it don't be no uprising. I don't know which way, what side to be on. Somebody tell me them sides, because it ain't red and blue. It ain't just red and blue. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of sides. Lot of sides. This dude had his phone up. He had his phone up. That was old school, man. That was 2 years ago y'all was doing that. You can't do better than that. And where's a little picture of me? You can barely see me in this blacked out car. I don't know. Sean, quit worrying about it. Yeah, I wouldn't know which side to choose, man. Shoot, bro. That was a big dude in that car right there. Looked like a thug. I wouldn't know which side. We got a mulatto clan. I can get with y'all. Japanese black Japanese, black Japanese, Japanese black, Chinese, Vietnamese, Somalians, Nigerians, Negros, Negroes, indigenous, native, Peruvian, who? Albanians. They got an albino. Y'all seen that? That one. I shouted out that one post I'm in. I actually sat down and listened to it. I was amazed at. No, see that albino. You got to go around my channel. That albinoism is they're trying to correlate that with leprosy. And in some ways, that is the first leprosy, right? From the first stage of human being made. And baby was coming just out of that, and he's like, who ain't out here messing with ghosts, making love with ghosts? And the baby just coming out albino, but they got the African features and stuff. And that was the first leprosy. And then the second leprosy was the please don't beat me up and all this stuff, y'all. It is what it is. I just saying what it is. What I know is the spots and the freckles and all that kind of stuff, and all the cancer spots and stuff like that. And it was worse than that back then, because you got to imagine it was hot as hell. It was hot as hell. So they really, really messed them up. So blisters, stuff like that. That was the second one. But it was it was enduring documentary, because I was like, damn, still today, albinos are born like that, right? And they still ostracized by their folks. I'm like, but they beautiful. You know what I'm talking about? Just beautiful. They just ain't got no melanin in their pigment. But they just looking all among the others, and they like, looking sad. And I'm like, what y'all looking sad for? Y'all beautiful? Because somebody over there told them they ain't beautiful. I'm like, man, this is happening over in Africa somewhere. Yo. This real. This real. Check the documentary. Albinos. Just do your research on albinos, where they come from. They got an actual place where the albino rate is high. And them babies just be so sad. And I'm telling them, baby, y'all beautiful as hell. I ain't lying. Y'all beautiful. Shiny. I'm like, I want. All right. Love y'all out there. Be good to y'all. Love. In the love.